endocrine system. Pineal, melatonin. Thyroid, tetraiodothyronine. Ovary, estrogen. Adrenal medulla, epinephrine. Not secreted by anterior pituitary, oxytocin. Secretion by anterior pituitary, growth hormone, follicular stimulating hormone, and adrenocorticoid topic hormone. Many phase interview hormone for resistance, adrenaline, non-adrenaline. Steroid responsible for water balancing, aldosterone. Thymosin, differentiation of T lymphocytes. Second muscle, cyclic AMP. Leydig cells produce group of hormone, androgens. Corpus luteum secretes progesterone. Cortisol is secreted from adrenal. Receptor in case of protein hormone, plasma membrane. Epinephrine increases heartbeat. Testosterone stimulates muscle growth. Glucagon, breakdown of liver glycogen. Anthedial neurotic factor decreases in blood sugar. Calcium balance in body. Veto, parathyroid hormone, thyrocalcitonin. Thymosin. Central medullary surrounding cortical region, ovary, adrenal and kidney. Not linked to deficiency for thyroid hormone. Exothalamic goiter. Insulin peptide hormone. TSH secretes from pituitary gland. Emergency hormone, adrenaline. Kidney, adrenaline gland. Glucocorticoid stimulate gluconeogenesis. Steroid in cellular activity, binding to DNA and forming a gene hormone. Insulin, diabetes mellitus. Thyroxine, goiter. Corticoids, Addison disease. Growth hormone, acromegaly. Decrease thyroxine, decrease metabolic rate, increase body weight, retain water in tissue. Myxolemma. Norepinephrine, source, adrenal medulla. Function, increases heartbeat rate for respiration and alertness. Injury to adrenal cortex, aldosterone, corticoid, aldosterone, and dehydroxy palpitation. Source of posterior pituitary, vasopressin. Stimulation, reabsorption of water in distal tubules in nephron. FSH, first bird, specific receptor on various cell membrane. Leydig cell, secretory cell. Source, androgen. Pass through cell membrane of target cell. Binding site, nucleus. Cortisol, testosterone. Troponin, myosin. Complex proteins in striated muscle. Thyroxine gland, hormone thyroxine. Muscles and beneficiary symptoms. Lack of iodine in dietary, resulting goiter. Fight and flight hormone. Adrenal medulla, leading to increased secretion. Epinephrine or norepinephrine. Melatonin, pineal gland, regulates the normal wake and sleep cycle. Epinephrine, chemical signal both endocrine and neural role. Sugar metabolism, glucagon, cortisone, insulin. Synthesis elsewhere and stored, released by master gland. Antidiuretic hormone. Amino acid tryptophan is precursor synthesis, melatonin and serotonin. Relaxin, inhibin. Posterior pituitary gland is not a true endocrine gland. It stores and releases hormone. Graves' disease, hypersecretion of thyroid gland. Temporary endocrine gland, corpus luteum. Growth hormone represents axon, anterior pituitary gland, and stimulates secretion of LH and FSH. Amino acid derived hormone, epinephrine. Osteoporosis is estrogen and parathyroid hormone. Erythropoiesis, parietal cells, relaxin, corpus luteum. Erythropoietin hormone, juxtamedullary cells of kidney. Pituitary gland, diabetes insipidus. Thyroid gland, Graves' disease. Adrenal gland, Addison disease. Pancreas, diabetes mellitus. Stored and released from neurohypophysis, oxytocin, vasopressin. Pituitary hormone, peptide proteinase. Epinephrine, biogenic amines. Cortisol, steroids. Aldosterone, Na+, K+, and water balance. Thyroxine, iodine, thyroxine. Estradiol, steroid hormone. Progesterone, steroid hormone. Heterocrine gland, pancreas and gonads. Acromegaly, heavy bones, jaws, gorilla-like body in adults. LH in female, release one ovum during each menstrual cycle. Secretion of milk, prolactin. Milk ejection, oxytocin and pitocin. Largest endocrine gland, thyroxine gland. Criticism, stunned growth, mental retardation, deficiency of thyroxine hormone. Iodine hormone, T3T4. Iodinized hormone, T3T4. Excess of calcium ion in blood, calcitonin CTC. Immune suppressant, actin and release allergy, glucocorticoid. Hyposecretory disorder of adrenal cortex, Addison disease. Aldosterone stimulated by renin, angiotensin, ACTH, adrenocorticoid hormone. Manning's short-term stress, adrenaline. Hormones, somatostatin inhibit release of pancreatic hormone, delta cell of pancreas. Insulin, diabetes mellitus. Hepatocytes and adipocytes, glucose glycogen. Synthesis elsewhere but stored in master gland, antidiuretic hormone. Aldosterone, adrenocorticoid, stimulate reabsorption of Na+, water and from DCT. Excess growth hormone in childhood, acromegaly. Lactation woman, PRL. Limbic system, amygdala and hippocampus. Amino acid tyrosine, hormone and adrenal medulla. Erythropoietin, stimulate formation of RBCs. GIP, inhibit gastric motility. Gastrin, stimulate the secretion of pepsinogen. Intercellular receptor, insulin, iodothyroxine, estradiol. Not interview plus intercellular receptor. Cortisol, aldosterone, Na+ and K+ water excretion. Cervix during birth, relaxin. Neurohormones synthesized by hypothalamus. Transport to neurohypophysis is oxytocin. Renin raises blood pressure. TCT, hypothalamic hormone. ADH, secretion by hypothalamus, peptide hormone, causes constriction of blood vessels. Temporary endocrine gland, corpus luteum. 6 corticoid secretion from zona reticularis of adrenal cortex. Mineralocorticoids, kidney. Interstitial space of tested secreted androgen. Amino acid derived hormone, epinephrine. Pregnancy hormone, prolactin, cortisol, estrogen, HCH, HPL, thyroxine, progesterone. Receptor from protein hormone located on cell surface. Thyroid, tetrathyroxine. Adrenal medulla, epinephrine. Hormone of anterior pituitary origin, oxytocin. Hormone protein in nature, plasma membrane. Epinephrine increases heartbeat. Testosterone increases muscle growth. Glucagon decreases in liver and glucogen count. Atrial neuritic factor increases heartbeat. Bone disorder, blood calcium and urine, thymosin. Endocrine gland hormone, oxytocin, prolactin, ACTH. ADH, osmoreceptors. No action on gene expression, glucagon. Action on gene expression, cortisol, aldosterone, progesterone. Adrenal gland, sugar metabolism, fight and flight, electrolyte. Pancreas, insulin, hypoglycemia. Pituitary gland, degenerated neuron of posterior part of causes diabetes insipidus. Anterior pituitary release with body growth. Hypothalamus regulates body posture, pituitary. Metabolism, growth, erythropoiesis. ADH, diabetes insipidus. ACTH, pituitary. Aldosterone, mineralocorticoid. Insulin, diabetes mellitus. Adrenaline, vasodilator and skeletal muscle. Decrease in level of progesterone, estrogen, constriction of uterine blood vessels, stored endovall. ADH receptor reabsorb water and reduction urine secretion, hypothalamus. Growth of ovarian follicle, FSH. PTH decrease in calcium in blood. बहुत ज़्यादा लंबा, बहुत ज़्यादा छोटा, adenohypophysis. Thyroid gland, thyroxine. Lack of iodine in diet results in goiter. FSH hormone never reached cytoplasm. Islands of Langerhans, insulin blood glucose level will rise. Glucagon, alpha cell larynx, antagonistic to insulin. Gland is responsible for its secretion in heterocline gland. SEM hormone and energy requires in small amount. From outer, zona pellucida, zona fasciculosa, zona reticularis pass, increases urine, increases water dilutes. Decrease in vasopressin secretion posterior pituitary. Decrease concentration adrenal cortex. Sodium salt and glucose. Labor pain activates smooth muscles. Thyroxine adrenal and pigment melanin. Major hormones pituitary 6. Table salt I2 prevent goiter. Overdoses of intravenous insulin that excess decreases blood glucose. Oxytocin, vasopressin, neurohypophyseal. Autoimmune thyroid hormone, Hashimoto disease. Lack peptide, adrenal gland. Aggressive behavior animal, adrenaline. Polyuria, diabetes mellitus, glycosuria, diabetes insipidus. Milk letdown factor, oxytocin. Protruding eye, tracheidia, increased body temperature, hyperthermodism. Steroidal texture, intestine DNA in the nucleic cell. Parathyroid hormone, kidney, bones, small intestine. Membrane bound receptor not normally enter target cell, FHH. Gluconeogenesis is result of hormone, beta cells of pancreas. Support pregnancy, stimulate mammary glands formation, alveoli, corpus luteum. Ovulation in human is controlled by FSH and LH. ACTH pituitary. Decrease vasopressin, primary result increase of urine. Gastrointestinal hormone secretion. Under secretion of cortisol, Addison disease. Endocrine gland stores in secretion in extracellular behavior, characters in it into blood, thyroid. Possess parathyroid, thyrocalcitonin. Parathyroid hormone, ADH, STH, thyroxine. Anterior pituitary, FSH, GH, LH. Thyroxine synthesis, iodine. ADH decreases in blood, micturition increases. Oxytocin, hypothalamus. Corpus luteum, LH. Estrogen, FSH. Diabetes insipidus, secretion of vasopressin. Secretion, hormone acting on exocrine pancreas. Sodium, not second messenger. Second messenger, CA and CAMP. Secretion is produced in small intestine and stimulates pancreas. Receptor for protein hormone on cell surface. Anti-insulin effect, cortisol. Anti-aging hormone, melatonin. Anti-aging hormone, melatonin. Blood glucose in man, glucagon and insulin. During pregnancy, corpus luteum persists up to first trimester of pregnancy. FSH, ovulation in corpus luteum. ADH deficiency increases water in cervix. Water in urix. ADH deficiency increases water in urine.